All right, welcome back. We've got Doom 2016 All Secrets run by Daravae. Super awesome to have Daravae and his comrades on board for a Speedsel's charity marathon. I'm excited to see this run, but before we jump into it, I'm just gonna let you know we are fundraising for Save the Children. All your donations have a huge impact for kids in Save the Children's programs. Save the Children work in 120 different countries around the globe. They make sure that children are educated, have access to health care, and are protected from harm. They also work every day during like normal daily life and in crisis. So definitely, if you're feeling generous and charitable, please donate. All donations go straight to Save the Children. And a little goes a really long way. $1 is enough to help treat 4 children against pneumonia, which is one of the top killers of children under the age of 5. So, yes, like I said, a little goes a long way. We also got some really cool art donated to us by John Devlin. He is an amazing artist. So, we've got a limited edition store going right now, and you can get your merch on Designed by Humans, and from there all the proceeds go to Save the Children as well. So you can buy some Speedsels merch and feel good about it. All right, so I am gonna give it off to Daravae and his friends. Thank you so much for joining. Daravae, how are you doing?
Hello everyone. How's it going? My name is Daravae. What's up? Today we're gonna run Doom 2016 All Secrets, where we're gonna collect all the secrets in the run and then complete the game as fast as possible. With me, I have 2 co-commentators. Would my co-commentators be able to introduce themselves? If possible.
Dun dun dun. Henny.
Henny? Are you there?
They're trolling you.
Maybe. I don't know.
Henny?
I'm not even sure if they can hear me.
Oh, we could hear them before. What happened?
We could hear them before. That's weird. I could hear them before, yeah.
Oh, that's so odd.
That's weird. I also see that Dane's muted in Discord.
Dane.
Weird.
Are you sure they're not trolling you? Like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, Dane, maybe try and rejoin or like go and I don't know what happened. That's so odd. Daravae, it's you and I. We're meant to be alone.
I could probably hop channels and see if that fixes it. Hold on.
I'll stay here.
Yeah, sure.
We weren't able to talk, or at least I wasn't able to talk in the other channel.
Yeah, that's weird. I could see you guys in there, but I can hear you here though. Is that like a permission issue?
Yeah, but Ben was saying that you don't need to give you guys any extra permissions.
That's weird.
It said something about switching to push to talk for me.
Oh, then it might be a permission issue. Wait, do they need roles? Because I don't see Dane and Henny having roles. That might be a thing. I don't know.
I don't know. I can't give them, I think.
Weird.
So I need to wait for someone else.
That sucks.
Fine. No worries.
I swear to God, we're not trolling you.
Trolling me.
Yeah, I like especially asked about this before the run, so I don't know what's the issue here.
Yeah, that's fine. No stress.
Okay, now you guys should have the roles, so I'll move you back in.
Try this again.
You can try to
Let's
talk.
try this again. Hello, we are back.
Hello?
Could my co-commentators try and talk again to see if that resolves the issue?
Let's try this again. Hey,
hello,
I'm Henny,
hey,
and
now I can hear you.
How it works. Yeah, I'm also a Doom 2016 speedrunner. Mostly run any percent, but have dabbled a bit with All Secrets.
Dane, could you also introduce yourself? I don't actually.
I can if Discord will actually let me. It was,
okay,
it was
there we go.
Yeah, it was trolling me before and requiring me to push to talk. Hi, everybody. My name is Dangerous. I'm a Doom speedrunner as well, and I'm going to be here on commentary, assuming that Discord will not totally step on my face. Yeah, but hi.
Right. So with that out of the way, sorry for the kind of delay. So let's just jump right into it. Time will start as soon as the Slayer picks up the pistol, but you know, you can also just boot it whenever we like hit the loading screen here. It should be fine, or like transition into the cutscene.
They are rage, brutal.
So yeah, Doom 2016. Like I said, we're gonna collect all the secrets and then finish the game as soon as possible. Every level has an X amount of secrets we'll be grabbing, and then yeah, we're just gonna speed our way through every level, and there's going to be a lot to talk about. So yeah, right out of the bat, here is the well-known intro of Doom 2016. I'm going to do some crazy parkour right as soon as I jump into this level. So maybe Henny and Dane could talk you guys through about what's happening over here while I do this.
Oh, well, but will Discord let us is the real question.
Will Discord let you?
And
Yeah, I think
time
it works right
starts-
now.
Did you
Time starts now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so the very first thing is we're going to kill these 3 zombies, and just kidding, we're going out of bounds immediately as soon as the run starts, assuming that we can actually get up in the rafters.
It's a little.
So yeah, thanks to this is a kind of a really tricky part to get right. This is, I would say, probably the hardest, one of the hardest parts of the run to do very well. Oh, geez, yeah, you clip back in bounds. Yeah, so this is kind of par for the course when you're doing PB attempts. You're gonna reset here a lot because one little misstep and you're back in bounds. Thanks to big shoutouts to Sabuline Horizon for finding this really terrible strat. That's because of him. We now reset intro so much more often than we used to. Yeah, even more than we used to.
It used to be like a heavy reset point already, but this new route, even if you do it a little bit safer like Dara is doing right now, it's still super reset heavy. But it saves a bunch of time, probably like, I don't know, 25, 30, maybe even more. I haven't personally timed it, but it's crazy.
What's funny is if you do this intro like kind of the intended way where you grab the suit and you do the fight with the gore nest, you're pushing that button at around like the 2-minute 55-second mark, and doing it this way, you're pushing it at like what 38 seconds.
Yeah, something like
a
that.
Lot of time save.
Yeah, it's a big time save over playing in bounds.
It's kind of crazy how intro has evolved. Actually, Dara has recently created a video just showcasing how much the intro has evolved. It's like 30 minutes long, just to give you an idea of how this speedrun has
so
changed.
much has changed. Like from like the year 2016 up until date, this intro has changed so much, and yeah, it was really cool to showcase what's actually changed. So right into the UAC, we're gonna attempt our very first real boost here. Could you guys explain what a real boost is, if I can actually pull this off?
You want to do that, Dane?
Yeah, I can do that. So we don't fully understand what rail boosts are or what how they work. What we do know about them is that they're tied to a couple different mechanics in the game. We've known that they are tied to frame rate for a very long time because it has to do with how the physics engine processes collision with the Slayer against certain objects that he can climb. And so if you're playing at 60 frames per second, you're not going to get any sort of nice boost there. You're not going to get any sort of rail boost because your hitbox is going to basically interact exactly with objects as they're supposed to. But once you up the frame rate to 120, 144, 200 frames per second, which is what the engine is capped at, you can start to do things like this, where you just kind of Superman across the whole level and fly to different places. We also know that it is partially tied to a mechanic in the game called, it's actually in the game's code called foot grabbing, which is kind of funny. So sometimes when you jump onto a ledge, you'll, instead of actually climbing up onto the ledge, you'll just sort of get teleported onto it. And so we think there's something having to do with like where the game is trying to place you on the ledge. And so it's going through these different checks like every couple frames, and they just sort of stack, and then after they're done stacking and it's put you at a spot you can't land on, it just flings you across the level. And if you line up in certain spots and you aim in certain places and you set things up a certain way, you can do exactly the things like Dara just did, where he explodes himself going into the end level trigger. Nice job, man.
Yeah, actually it's super, you have to mention that these rail boosts are super precise in terms of like the angle you take, as was already said, like the inputs. Every rail boost that you see Dara do here has like specific set of constraints to it. So you need to practice them a lot, and even then you sometimes can get unlucky in midair, like to explode. The whole like whether you die or not mechanic is super complex as well. I believe Sebuline has looked into that as well. But yeah, with this we end the level. Dara has picked up all the secrets, and yeah.
Now we go into
really
resource
fast.
operations, and there's a cutscene here that we have to watch.
Absolutely,
we
we
are
totally
required
have
to
to
watch
watch
this
this.
cutscene, unless
We
of course you just go
by-
through the floor and don't bother with it. Then who cares? Then we don't have to watch it if we don't want to.
Yeah, this is one
Yeah,
of
it's
the
actually-
newest tricks that got found. It's basically like there's a door down here that, you know, is part of a grabbable. It's part of a grabbable animation that you can grab, but you know you can just literally just grab it through the floor, easy peasy.
This was
Yeah,
only
shoutouts to
found in
Seeker, by the
August
way.
this year
Yeah.
by Seeker. Yeah.
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 It's crazy. Like, still, after such a long time, every month basically something new gets found, and we even have found some stuff that we are not actively implementing in runs yet because it's just way too difficult. So
Yeah,
Right.
stuff that's not quite RTA viable yet, but maybe
So,
in the future.
Coming up
Maybe
is
we'll see.
a scary jump. Could I just focus on this for just a second? Oof. Okay, got it. Easy peasy. First try. That jump is
Nice.
like incredibly scary because as soon as you
Yep.
mess that
Yeah.
up and you clip into that room, it's basically GG. You have to reload checkpoint. So it's like a lot of time lost, pretty unnecessary. Just a little risky, but we got it first try.
well done.
Yeah, when
Nice.
you go into that room from out of bounds, you bypass a bunch of door lock triggers, and so if you clip into that room, you are functionally soft locked until you reload checkpoint. So that jump is a lot harder than it looks, and
Yeah.
and we have to do it in all the categories I run as well. So it's a pain.
Also, fist bump,
Fist bump, shout outs to the fist bump.
best meme category. Sorry, I said meme, but
You call fist bump a meme? No.
I'm sorry.
Not my whole.
It is a
fist bump.
meme. I suggested it as a joke, and then everybody said, "Oh yeah, let's run that." And then now it's our most popular category extension.
Yeah, I believe it's more popular than Ultra Nightmare 100%. Which says something.
by
you know?
by number of runners, yes, that is true.
So this drop here is a little bit dangerous. No pun intended.
Why, it's what now? Sorry, it's what? You said it's what?
It's quite difficult and
It's
if you
treacherous.
fail it-
You meant treacherous, difficult.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so I just kicked open this vent and I did some precise movement to skip a checkpoint that is right outside that vent. Because we don't want to hit that checkpoint, we want to actually grab some secrets over here.
Ice boost.
And then reload checkpoint to load us back into the room that was, you know, kind of a few rooms back. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, you kicked open that vent, and then you might think, oh, you can just walk through the vent. But if you walk through that vent, there's a checkpoint trigger there, and you'll reload checkpoint into that spot, and we do not want that. So we have to go over the rail and around the checkpoint trigger. It's really weird, but yeah. That's the reason why you did that really odd movement.
Exactly. So yeah, just one secret left. I picked up the heavy assault rifle, and now we're just gonna make our way to the secret. I think this would be a good time to for some donations. Maraud, do you have any donations at the moment?
Yes, I do. Wait,
Fun.
let me pull them up. All right, so we've got Chris Germany 83 donating $15 saying need more Souls games and jokes in my life. Much love, less than 3. So I will quickly tell a joke for Chris Germany 83 and I will do it fast. So get ready for this. Why was 6 afraid of 9 on New Year's Eve?
No idea.
Because 9, 8, 7.
Nice, thank you.
Nice.
Good joke.
Wait,
though. I like
Dara, it looked like you just walked through a wall just now. Is that what you did?
Walk through a wall? Is that
It looked like you
possible in this
just
game?
like kind of shoved your face into the wall and wiggled back and
Wow.
forth and just went through the wall. How did you do that?
How did I do that? Could you explain how I actually did that?
Penny?
I can try to, yeah. It's we
go.
call that mechanic paper clipping. I believe, was it also found by Seeker? I'm not totally sure.
Yeah, it was
But-
found by Seeker.
I mean, why am I even asking? But
Everything
yeah.
was found by Seeker. That's why his name is what it is.
Paper clipping basically allows us to go through certain corners of the game, certain walls. It doesn't necessarily need to be a corner, but in some spots, basically, there are two intersecting like planes, and if those planes are not perfectly aligned, which a lot of them are not, then we can abuse that because the hitbox of Doom Guy is actually quite small, and we can basically wiggle in the wall by alternating left-right, and yeah, that allows us to go out of bounds in a lot of spots. That was only found, I believe, like 3 years or something after the release of the game, and it opened up a lot of possibilities because before we were kind of constrained to only clipping using certain enemy glory kill animations, like clipping with zombies, for example. But now in any percent and also all secrets, we barely actually have any glory kill clips left. So that's pretty nice.
Yep. Yeah, paper clipping was found, I think it was April 2019. I want to say.
Might be, yeah.
So it was like basically right around the 3-year mark after the game came out.
Yeah. Right. So,
it's such a simple technique that you would assume it would have gotten found much earlier.
Yeah.
True. So here is the Slayer's worst enemy, which is a lever. Literally takes him like, I don't know, like probably 10 seconds to pull a lever, even though he just blasts off demons with, you know, relative ease. But yeah, lever is just too strong, honestly.
Yeah, they're 7 seconds each lever animation.
Oh yeah, 7 seconds. There you go.
7 seconds to pull a lever.
Wow.
But in fairness, these levers are really rusty. They're really rusty levers, and so you got to put a little bit of elbow grease into it.
That's true.
Nice.
That is a
so Foundry is actually pretty interesting in terms of that we use quite a lot of rail boosts, but not rail boosts that propel us like super high into the air like in some other levels, but we mostly just go horizontally forward pretty quickly. Those are actually a lot easier, or they look a lot easier than they're done.
No,
I mean, I think they're easier than doing a lot of like vertical boosts. The lateral ones are, I mean, in most cases you're just jumping into a rail.
That was a nice little rail boost there. Didn't really work out, but
that's actually, like, we could mention that rail boosts were basically found by casual players accidentally, even before the Vulkan API update was released. Like before, you could get like, let's say 120 FPS or something. But as was said already, like with 120 you can get a rail boost. Just they go much further, go much higher with, let's say, 200. And after Vulkan was released, like people were just able to get 200. So
yeah, they're very minor on lower frame rates. Actually, I think you're able to rail boost at like, you know, you get relative decent rail boosts at like around 130-ish, I think.
Yeah, you can get a good size boost depending on which boost it is, but at 130 you're definitely not going to get anything nearly as powerful in terms of like speed and movement.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, some rail boosts actually only work on lower frame rates. There is a very hidden rail boost in resource operations that only specifically works on 150 FPS. Like, we haven't figured out why that works, but yeah, it's pretty special. Rail boosting.
I actually did not know that.
Yeah. So
what helps is that sorry.
No, go on.
What helps is that we allowed players to basically toggle their FPS since about a year or something, which makes some rail boosts much more consistent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. The I-beam boost in Arc is going to be a good example of that. A boost that if you do it at 200 frames, you will die. But if you do it at 175, you get to where you want to go pretty easily.
So the part that you just saw Dara go through out of bounds is way more difficult than it looks like. If he just stepped a little bit to the left, for example, right before the end of the level there, he would have fallen into the void and would have needed to reload the checkpoint. So it's always nice if you can get this first try.
Yeah, that out of bounds section is like the scariest thing for me. I still do that part so slowly because I'm terrified of it. I'm always impressed by how fast y'all 90% runners can do that stuff because I do that in 100% and I do it so slowly because I'm scared.
Yeah, that trick's kind of scary. There's a little bit of parkour again. We're gonna grab the classic level secret from top of the door. We're gonna make some. We're gonna do some parkour over here again. Grab some invisible ledges and jumping bounds here, and then we're gonna grab some more secrets. I think this would be a good time for some more donations. Morale, do you have some more donations by any chance?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Let me fetch them for you. Yes. So we got Alter Bry Guy donating 6.6. Yeah, 6.66 saying all aboard the Doom train. Thank you so much, Alter.
Alter, thanks.
Goes to a great cause. And then we've got RG Daxter donating $10, saying, "Love you, Dara."
Dax, I love you too.
I also love you, Dara.
I love you too,
Daxter
Mo.
took the words out of my mouth. Thank you so much.
Who doesn't love Dara?
Aw, blush emoji.
He's such a
Thank you
lovable guy.
Thank you so much, Daxter, for donating. I also want to plug an upcoming incentive for Bloodborne, where we've got the runners basically forcing them runners to fight Ludwig without buffing on
Yes.
blood level 4. And
Yes.
they can't use any buffs on their weapons or beast blood pellets or anything like that. So it makes it a lot harder. So if you want to see that, make sure to allocate your donation towards the Bloodborne incentive.
That's kind of Swole Guy, IMO. I think Chad knows what Swole Guy is.
Swole Doge.
Swole Doge. Wasn't that Swole Guy?
Swole Guy? Swole
Swole
Doge.
Guy. Was it Swole Doge?
I don't know.
Hey, my emote game is solid, okay?
I
Seriously,
am
don't doubt
making
my
this up
emote game.
because I can't even see those emotes. I don't know what they look like.
Gotcha.
Early in the run, by the way, Alter Bride Guy asked me what I hide behind my beard, and he's actually got me on that one. I am in fact hiding something behind my beard, and Bride Guy, I'll tell you what it is. You ready? It's my chin.
Oh no.
This is really your chin.
I
It's my
can't
chin.
believe you have a chin.
I've
you
been
have a
hiding
chin?
it
How
for
dare
years.
you? How dare you?
Wait,
have
Hundo
a
runners
chin?
have chins?
Well, not all of them, because Dara doesn't have a chin, but
No. I only have speed.
I
Anyway,
wanted to say something. In the last level, that rail boost, I haven't seen that one or that variation. That looked actually
haven't seen
pretty
that?
damn sick. No.
I think they only do that in All Secrets. I don't think they
yeah,
do it in any other
it's
category.
exclusive to All Secrets, indeed.
This one is pretty cool as well.
Yeah, we call it the
Oh,
swag boost.
ah,
Oh, I didn't quite get it.
Failed
Oh no.
at the end part. That's
Aw.
fine. We'll just do an even
Yeah, we
cooler
co-
boost right here.
Yeah, we
This
call
is the
that
back
we call that
boost.
swag boost because it is extremely swaggy if you can pull it off, but it's also a really difficult boost to pull off. This is a nice little backup though, and it only takes like 3 seconds to do.
I could have moved there for a second. There's a glitch where as soon as you spawn and you hold some inputs, this like the Slayer just can't move. It's kind of strange. Still haven't figured out why that works, but especially annoying when you reset a lot in the intro and you hold inputs preemptively and the Slayer just doesn't want to move. It's pretty cool. Also, those are
Yeah, I
pretty
think
cool.
it has to do with I think it has to do with intro, or rather with load screen input timings. Like it doesn't start registering inputs until it's loaded in part of the level. It's weird, but I think that's why it does that, because it does that to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this part's so cool. You boost up to the classic level, then just clip through and hit like two secret triggers just in a row. I love that part of this run.
It's pretty insane. There's our very first buffered real boost. So you can do this real boost unbuffered. So a buffered real boost means that we queue some inputs using the dossier to basically get more of a consistent real boost. The thing.
And it makes it very consistent.
It makes it very consistent, yeah.
Yeah, he boosted to the top of the tower, skipped nearly the whole level by doing that, and there's still a couple more secrets to get. He'll get those after he triggers the countdown. So Argent Tower is kind of weird. It's one of the only levels that doesn't end by walking through a portal by pushing a button. It ends on a timer. So once you kill a certain number of enemies, or you let the first timer kind of count down, you're just basically on an auto scroller until the level decides to end. So what he's doing here is he's killing a bunch of enemies to speed up that first timer. While that timer is running, he's going to grab the invulnerability just like he did just now, and he's going to go grab the rest of these secrets. And he's also going to grab this Argent Cell to refill his ammo.
Yeah, and like actually upgrade the ammo as well, because the ammo route in this game, in pretty much every category, is pretty fixed. So if you waste an ammo shot in some spots, you basically yeah, can't do the fastest strats, or even you might need to reload in some occasions, so you really don't want to miss a lot of the boosts. So, did we talk about the boosting with the Gauss Cannon already?
Oh no, we
Nope.
didn't. We should.
have not.
Yeah, because
yeah,
he
okay.
just grabbed it, so that's part of why.
It's like, this is kind of a changing point in the run, because now we can not only basically propel ourselves using rail boosts, but we can also do smaller boosts on the ground, or like up to higher platforms, by just using the what is it, recoil, I guess, or something
recoil
from
effect.
the...
Yeah, it's like the recoil effect of the Gauss cannon, because there's a bunch of it's such a powerful gun that there's like propulsion when you fire it,
Right.
and that propulsion, if you utilize it the right way, can give you a lot of lateral speed. You can also get a little bit of vertical height from it, but it's a little it doesn't give you quite as much vertically as it does horizontally.
Yeah, I believe like the devs even told us this was intended, right? Like the propulsion.
Well, so the propulsion function was intended. They didn't exactly intend for us to use it like this.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
but yeah, I mean, it's a mechanic that is intended for you to. What they said was they expected that high-level players would be able to take the Gauss cannon and use its propulsion to move around the level differently. They figured it would be kind of utilized by kind of pro players in that way. What they didn't expect is that we would like literally just climb out of bounds with it. That was maybe a little bit of an oversight on their part.
Wait, could you guys explain extendo grabbing over here?
of course.
Yeah, that one's all you, Henny.
So, extendo grabbing, you'll see Dara do something really cool here, and worked first try. Holy!
First try was
moly.
amazing. Holy cow!
It's like extendo grabbing is a technique with which you can, for example, use triggers from afar, or like in general interact with objects from afar. And that works because the game is actually when you like, you might have not seen it, but Dara was basically spamming zoom on like the secondary action of his pistol there continuously, as well as spamming the use key. And what that allows us to do is basically transform the camera into a spot close to the object, and because like it's not only the camera, it's also kind of the player hitbox that is moved. It's kind of weird how exactly it works, but that way, within a certain frame of the game, we can, if we hit it right, trigger objects. And we use that in quite some spots now.
Ooh, glad I got that.
Oh,
first
this
time.
is a new. I haven't seen this before.
This is cool,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is what we call door skip, where we skip the door skip with this out of bounds movement, which is pretty cool. This is fairly exclusive to all secrets. I think Whitehound, the world record holder of the all secrets category, is basically the only.
Probably found it, yeah.
Yeah, shout out to White, by the way. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's basically the only runner that has used this so far. So I found it pretty cool to just show off in this marathon. So I thought I'd learn it. It's pretty neat.
That was
What
nifty.
you also saw Dara do there was a so-called chainsaw glitch, with which you can, if you basically abuse the animation in a certain way, you can glitch out the chainsaw so it does not play the animation whenever you, for example, just melee a zombie, but you still get the ammo from the zombie. And if you kill more, or if you want to get ammo from more than one zombie, it's faster to pull off that glitch, like to set that up, and then actually attack the two zombies with melee.
Exactly.
Glory kills they take time to do.
So here also you will see Dara jump towards the ceiling, but if you paid close attention, like you probably didn't really see it, but he basically loaded or triggered a checkpoint there, which he immediately loaded, which is faster than going.
No dangerous paper
Outside.
clip. No dangerous.
Yeah, you can't do this as fast as I can.
Oh man, no dangerous clip. Dude, it's the pressure.
The one
It's the
thing where
marathon
he's faster
pressure.
than you.
Come on, man, you're embarrassing yourself in front of me. There you go. There you go. There you got it.
There we go. So that actually only saves 5 seconds. It probably didn't even save. It didn't save any time because I got it like third try. But that trick, if
You
get it
lost
first try,
time on it,
I
actually.
think if you get it like first try instantly, it saves like 5 seconds. Just a little swaggy
Yeah.
because you need to pull like a giant lever that's a little close to where I was to open the classic level and then trigger the classic level that way. Where's my other zombie? Okay, he's gone. Is he gone? No.
Oh, that's
he's gone.
weird. Yeah, I think he hit spawn cap somehow,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
that's
weird
fine.
because there's like nothing spawned yet.
Yeah, that's
That
very
was
odd.
another example of the chainsaw glitch again.
Yeah.
Also, all of the checkpoint reloads, they aren't very marathon friendly, but you can't really circumvent them for marathon runs because it's just straight up faster to reload checkpoint in most situations.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you gotta kind of factor in the fact that RTA is going to be a lot different. Nice one. The RTA is going to be a little bit different than how you would do it in a PB attempt. Because in PBs we remove load times, like when we're timing, on PB attempts. Ooh.
Easy.
Okay, yeah, you're saved. I was like, whoa, that was a little bit of a scuffed initial jump.
Yeah. Yeah, when you when you hit against the dome there, it's kind of hard to boost yourself forward, so you kind of just need to gauss backwards just to propel yourself forward a little bit. So yeah, that's what it did there.
I'm not even gonna try to explain why Dara did not die there, falling onto that one tiny little ledge. It's
All damage is so weird in this game.
Yeah, I think
it's super weird.
Sebuline is like the only person who has kinda experimented quite a lot with it and could probably explain it well, but yeah, I'm just not gonna try. Just
Sab
know
told me
that
that he still doesn't even understand how it works.
Okay, never mind.
Because it doesn't make sense.
just know that if you, for example, if you fly over certain ledges and if you land on certain ledges, you don't die, and we kind of just know which ledges to land on or fly over.
Yep.
It has to do with height. It has to do with whether or not you're over a kill plane. There's like a bunch of factors involved. We don't understand all of it. It's really weird.
Moral, are there any donations? This train ride's fairly long. This would be a good time for some donations.
I do have some donations. Okay, so we got Bachan with 6.66 saying, dude. Thank you, Bachan, so much.
Thank you, Bachan.
And then we've got Mute D6 with the.
Hey.
Oh my god, not
Mute.
D6. Okay. Gosh.
Muted
D6. Mute D6.
Mute D6.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mute.
Saying, I love it when dangerous explaingerous. Now that Dane wants to hit me with a cangerous, time for me to bring out my A gamerous to avoid paingerous. Jokes aside, I love you all and everything you do. Good luck on the run, Dara. You're an amazing gamer. And guys on the commentary, you're equally as amazing. Bye, Juris.
Thanks, Mute.
Oh no. Thanks.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm banning Mute from the Discord right now.
Thank you so much, Mute. And just a quick note, like all your donations go straight to Save the Children. They make sure that children are educated, healthy, and protected from harm in 120 different countries around the world. So thank you so much for donating. You guys are making a big difference for kids in Save the Children's programs. As little as $1 can be the difference between life and death in a child's life in Save the Children's programs. So thank you so much for being here. And if you are not in a position where you're able to donate, it really helps us a lot if you're able to retweet or like any of our tweets or tell your friends about the marathon. So thank you so much.
Yeah, guys.
Save.
Definitely.
Dude, the save.
Definitely donate.
Holy cow.
If you can. So this like cause is especially is very important to me because saving the children is very important in general. But this is like one of my favorite causes to raise money for, so yeah, it's awesome job, guys. Thanks for all the money you donated so far. Yeah, please, if you can spare anything, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, and thank you, Daravae. I know you're like a huge advocate for Save the Children, and you're even part of Save the Children stream team.
Yeah.
So, thank you for doing what you do. You're amazing, and we're so happy to have you here.
No, you.
No, you, yeah.
No, you. Okay, I forgot to cap my frame rate. That's fine.
Alright, so there were two mechanics that I quickly want to touch on. The one thing is micro missile boosting. I think we haven't explained that. It's just a technique where you fire micro missiles at the, for example, floor to propel yourself either upwards or like forwards. Just a tiny thing. And also, I believe, have we talked about Glorical Clipping?
Nope.
I don't think we have because there's not much of it left.
Yeah,
in the run
I think
anymore.
we saw the
We've
first
routed
one
so
here
much
at
of
the
it
beginning
out.
of this level, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, Glorical Clipping, just a technique that, as I said before, allows us to clip out of bounds by basically abusing the glory kill animations of certain enemies to push the Slayer into like another direction, and the game.
Go on.
Okay, sorry, I
Sorry,
didn't want to
I
interrupt
Oh
you.
my
I freaked out
god!
for a second.
This is so scary.
Oh
Go
jeez,
on,
that was so
please.
close.
Go on.
But yeah, it was the main technique that we used to clip through walls for the longest time until paper clipping replaced glorical clips in a lot of spots. This level is so scary. It's
God, dude,
insane.
you're giving me like anxiety right now with like how tight some of these skips are.
There's so much going
Oh
on.
my
Like, there's barely
God.
any time to explain
Alright.
anything. That's just how fast paced this run is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll try and keep up, but there's just so much that goes on. Like even, you know, running this game yourself and doing commentary at the same time is super hard. So just shout outs to Dane and Henny for doing some of the commentary. It's just really nice.
You bet, man. I'm always happy to talk
You're
about
welcome.
the game.
Alright, so you see there are sorry.
No, go on.
You see Dara like reload the checkpoint a couple of times because there are just certain secrets in certain spots, and yeah, he drops down, for example, here and gets the secret and then reloads the checkpoint. It's just like very well routed out where it would be faster. But then again, still like the whole routing of loading checkpoints and so on has changed quite a lot over the years. So sometimes someone comes around and is like, okay, maybe it would be faster if we did this or that, and that's just part of the fun of speedrunning this game and routing this game.
Yeah, this category as well like had a renaissance, you know, somewhat recently. Like there was a point where Seeker got like a sub 1 hour time, and then just kind of like ditched the category, and nobody else was really running it. And then once paper clipping got discovered, Dylon 57 like was like, you know what, I want to try my hand at all secrets, and then he went in, started rerouting stuff with paper clipping. Whitehound came back, started rerouting stuff. Dara jumped in there, and like all of a sudden, where getting a sub 1 hour time was actually like pretty good before, suddenly we're now looking at like 40-minute times for this category. Like we're slicing time out of this category.
That's insane.
We didn't ever have before. It was very, very wild.
Yeah, the current record is like a 43-20 by Whitehound. But I think the runtime could probably go down as much as like a 42 or maybe like a high 41 at the moment, which is really insane because we only found like a bunch of... Well, we did find relatively big things, but there aren't like minutes of time saved, but there are like, you know, a few chunks of 30 seconds, a few chunks of 20,
it just
20,
adds
40
up.
seconds. It just really adds up very quickly.
So you might have noticed how Dara made it rain ammo just now. He was chainsawing an imp through the ceiling of the elevator and through the wall of the elevator shaft at the same time. By the way, it is a really scuffed and weird glitch, but that's how he was able to do that.
Okay, here's another glory kill clip. I'm gonna use this zombie, or possessed rather. I'm gonna bait him towards the door, shoot him in the butt. Oh, that's actually the wrong animation. Maybe we can save this. That's fine.
That's just a slow one. You can still do it.
We're good.
Nice.
We're good.
Ooh,
This-
almost.
On the one hand, this wall is super thin, so the actual like getting into the wall is pretty easy. But then again, the zombies have, or I think they were a different kind of enemy. Like they have, they just act weirdly in some occasions. So it's
Yeah.
a bit strange.
Right. So over here is a checkpoint that I did not hit.
Oh,
Did I not hit that
no!
checkpoint, dude? How?
You didn't hit that. How did you miss
How
it?
did I not hit that checkpoint? That checkpoint is like huge right there. Okay,
That's
interesting.
unfortunate.
Hold on.
That's-
Is somebody gonna say it? Is somebody gonna say it?
That's a first.
Oh, that's not the right saying. You
Oh, yeah.
know what the right
That's
saying
the
is.
first time that happened, guys.
That's never happened before.
Right.
Oh, this is not
There's-
looking.
That's fine. I can save it. This should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, a single bullet should be fine on this one.
Can we
Yeah.
try this
Yeah,
again,
you can.
please?
And maybe we could actually hit the secret
Nice.
trigger or the checkpoint
The
trigger this
checkpoint.
time.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, the checkpoint here is a little bit odd. I'm gonna try and jump from this ledge and then double jump. There we go.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
safety.
Yeah, that checkpoint was a little bit trolly, but that's fine.
That was weird. I've never seen anybody miss that checkpoint before. Because
Oh.
it's fairly generous.
Yeah. Well, you know,
That's
if
just
it
two
happens,
things. Like
it
the
happens in a
game,
marathon run, you know.
Yeah.
the game just sometimes does weird things. So
Right, so time for a pretty complicated glory kill clip.
Yeah, and by the way, that secret that he just got, the secret he just got is you just have to hit the panel and you trigger the secret. You don't have to actually go into the room. It's really odd why it does that, but yeah, you don't actually need to do anything except hit the panel.
Oh, okay, got it. Easy.
nice.
This is the most scuffed glory kill clip, by the way,
So
like out of
weird,
any
yeah.
category. It is the weirdest and most scuffed one I think we have.
Go. Alright, should be good. This would probably also be a good time for some donations, so if you have any morale, go ahead.
I do. All right, so we've got that guy, Blaine.
Blaine.
Donating Yay, Blaine. Donating $5 saying, here is the money I would have spent on energy drinks tomorrow. I will have a nap instead. Less than 3, Dara, Dane, and Henny.
Thank you, Blaine.
And morale.
Thank you, Blaine.
It didn't say and morale in the end. I just
Morale.
added that there myself.
Well, of course, we add morale to the
morale.
list.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Blaine. And actually, $5 is enough to give a child school supplies that they normally wouldn't have. So thank you for doing that. We also have another $5 donation from Sabertooth Media LLC saying, I have enjoyed the Doom community since I have been taken a part of it. Thank you so much for so many good people that have gathered around over these games. It's been for the people that I have met through enjoying ID Software's work that make Doom what it is for me. Love your games, ID, and the people that play them. Thank you so much, Sabertooth, for your donation.
Sabertooth.
And we are super close to $3,200 raised throughout the marathon. Usually the marathon doesn't start at this point. So like because it's the 5th sort of time we're holding Speedsoul's charity marathon, we actually extended the marathon by 2 days. So the fact that we've raised nearly 3,200 already is a record. So yay, clap.
That's amazing.
Yay. Nice job, guys. That's awesome.
Okay, do not be fooled. This out of bounds is actually harder than he's doing this really fast. This is actually really tough to do.
Yeah.
You make it look so easy, dude. How do you do that?
Let's go fast.
Can I have your
Tell
skill?
us the secrets.
Yeah, just
Tell
go fast
us all the
4 head.
secrets. Tell
Let's
us
go
all the
fast
secrets
3
to
head.
this run.
Let's go fast
head.
0 head. Let's go fast Franker Z would be more appropriate here.
It's Franker Z, yeah. You just go fast Daravae H.
Daravae H. So who wants to say, guys? Oh no, it's the Cyber Demon,
oh,
guys. Look,
oh.
it's so
Hey,
scary.
I have
oh,
an idea.
no.
Can you fight him with the pistol? Fight him with the pistol. Here, fire the BFG and then open the weapon wheel. Okay, if you select the pistol, you can just shoot him. Wait, his health's draining. Wait, what
What's
happened?
going
Wait,
on?
what? What just happened?
What just happened, guys? Oh no.
So who wants to explain?
Henny?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe somebody wants to explain phase 2. That's even spicier.
Okay, look, he came back to life. Okay, you just have to kill him again, and it's fine. Just shoot him until he dies. And wait, what are you doing? Wait, you're not
what?
gonna wait. Did you just skip the fighting the Cyber Demon? What? How did you? Yeah. Anyway, I knew that was gonna happen. So, Henny, would you like to
such a
explain
cool
the weapon wheel
trick,
glitch?
Okay, so weapon wheel glitch. The game, everywhere, if you fire the BFG, let's start like that. If you fire the BFG, the game does damage per frame. And it just, like, the BFG tendril disappears, or the tendrils disappear after a certain amount of time. However, like, if you open the weapon wheel, the game obviously slows down the world and everything, but for whatever reason, it does not stop doing, like, the damage output for the BFG.
Yeah.
So we deal at 200 FPS, we deal 200 times the damage that a BFG would do, like on a single frame, and we just abuse that to kill enemies super quickly. And yeah, you saw that during phase 1. During phase 2, well, I mean, there's not much to explain. Dara just climbed the back of the Cyber Demon, jumped onto a wall, and yeah, that was it.
Yeah, that's
It's fun to do that. Skip at phase 2.
Yeah, it's funny. That strat has evolved like quite a bit. Also, can I hit this imp? Okay, we got. Yeah, that strat has evolved
that was
quite
weird.
a bit. There's been like strats of people firing like one BFG shot first to stagger him and then jump on his face, but eventually you found a setup to jump on his face without any BFG staggers. Actually, the BFG routing in this run is pretty tight, so you kind of just you want to be preserving as much as your BFG ammo as you can.
Yeah. Yeah, the shorter categories are like really airtight on BFG routing and really just ammo routing in general. You got to be really careful with how many times you fire the Gauss cannon when you're trying to like skip this gap at this part of the level. It's like if you miss a jump and you have to fire another shot. In some cases, it's like, well, this not going to work because you're out of ammo.
Yeah, the worst thing is in some levels or occasions, if you misfire a BFG shot and you picked up or upgraded the ammo before, then you even need to restart the whole level because if you just load a checkpoint, you don't get the full ammo again.
Yeah, here's kind of a terrifying glitch. So hopefully get it first try. Okay, we got it. There we go.
Yes.
Very nice.
So I just fell off a wall, and then as soon as I fell off a wall, I landed on a very tiny ledge that is also, connected through a very thin wall, which you can just paperclip through by shoving your face into it, and then just, wiggling with your impetus. Also, am I stuck in here? Really? Oh,
How
no,
did you
okay, I
clip
got
in?
unstuck. Okay, there we go. Thanks.
Oh, that was
2016.
so weird.
Okay, I've never seen that before.
I think that wall was invisible from the side you were standing on, and then you could only see it once you were like clipped inside of it. That was super strange.
Yeah. Alright, so here's the classic level. If you go a little bit to the left of the door, you can trigger the classic level trigger, and then we just boost away, and then, do some parkour. Do I have everything, by the way? I do. And then we just Gauss boost to the end of the level, paperclip through this wall, climb up here, and then climb up here, onto an under ledge. That's the end of the level.
Easy.
Nice.
Easy.
So not all levels are as fast as the UAC, for example, but still it's amazing how you can just break the level, still get all the secrets, and yeah, just totally abuse the game's mechanics like this, in my opinion.
Also, I just realized I should probably have opened Live Split, because I'm fairly sure this is PvP pace, but I have not opened Live Split.
It's
I'm
pretty
gonna
fast.
retime it afterwards.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Because this is like actually a really good run so far.
This is a really good run. Like,
That's
made minor mistakes.
extremely swaggy. Ooh, woo.
Oh, no.
Yes, extremely swaggy uwu indeed.
Ooh.
I love that we do that little out of bounds bit in 100% now because it's so much fun.
Blocked by a possessed fog.
No longer PB pace, Sag.
Sag. Actually, I've been on paces for almost -2 minutes. There's so much times in my PB. My PB is like a 45, which is, it's 2 minutes off record, but that's still a lot of time.
It's a respectable time, honestly, for sure. Nice Gauss jump.
Yeah. There isn't really much to say here, somewhere else. If you have more donations, go ahead.
I most definitely do. So get yourself ready for this. We've got DPlanet36 with a $5
Planet.
donation.
Hey.
Thank you, DPlanet, saying extremely swaggy. Ooh, and then we've got Henry, 8383,
Hey.
Yo, Henry.
$5, saying extremely swaggy. Ooh, woo.
Oh
Love
no,
you guys.
it's a train. Oh no.
Oh no.
We've got Anonymous with $1. Can you guess what it says?
I'm going to guess it
Extremely
says.
swaggy. Ooh,
Ooh,
woo.
woo, there we go.
I was going to guess extremely scary. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, you guessed
we've got-
wrong.
I
we've
guessed
got
wrong.
A donation from Anonymous that is totally not me. $10 saying extremely swaggy. Ooh, woo.
Ooh, woo.
Morale, was that you?
Yeah, it was me.
Oh, okay, thank you.
That's
And then we
extremely
have-
swaggy. Ooh, woo.
A $10 donation from Dolan Molan.
Hey.
Saying
Dolan.
extremely. No, I'm just kidding. It says, I was just playing the game and then it just went and did the Doom. Goodbye, Doom.
The famous Dara copy pasta. There we go.
Goodbye, Doom 2016. I was just about to glory kill the spider mastermind on my unrun. And then the game... That's what it says. And then the game just said, you got this, Daravae. Thank you, ID Software. Please never fix this. I get a lot of enjoyment and good feeling and other types of happy things from all of your lovely crashes that you give me playing this game.
Thank you, Dolan. God
What's the
bless.
story behind
good.
this?
So Dara wrote a review of Doom 2016 after his Ultra Nightmare attempt crashed, and he was understandably a little pissed off and wrote his review, and that was his review, and
Yes.
and it became a copy pasta in the community.
Yep.
Nice.
So this game is kind of famous for, well, it's not famous, it's just really annoying with crashes. On full screen, when you alt-tab out the game, there is a very large chance the game just crashes when you alt-tab. But for some reason, when you go into windowed mode and you alt-tab, the game doesn't crash. Like, it's kind of strange, but...
Or it's less likely to.
It's less likely, yeah. And, you know, there's also, like, some random chances that the game just randomly crashes. I think it happened to me a few times where I was extendo grabbing and then the game just crashed, like, out of the blue. Maybe, like, you generated too many inputs and the game was like, nope, and
Just
therefore
shut
crashed.
down.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Happened to me the other day. I was doing attempts and I was trying to do the drone duping in Foundry, and the game didn't even crash. It just like straight Alt F forward, and it did it in the same spot twice. It was very strange.
That sounds like the same thing that happened to me when I was extendo grabbing that same mod bod.
Yeah, something about that mod bot is weird. So this is Vega. Vega is a great level. Nobody hates it in any category. It's wonderful no matter which category you're running.
It's fine in any percent. You're all bad, Captain.
Oh yeah, Vega didn't just...
That's why you don't have the record yet, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, poor Knight was on like, was it like a 1910 pace, and then Vega happened?
Yeah. True.
Oh,
Vega is
okay, you got
a famous run killer, especially for any percent. Kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So, like, it's, you know, I just do so many things in a row. You can barely even explain what's going on, but I paperclip through a wall, then I grab the classic level on top of the classic level, and then I clip back and bounce, did a micro missile gauss boost to get on top of another room, and then I clip back and bounce, grab 2 secrets, and now we're just going to reload checkpoint, and then do the paperclip again. Like, this run is just so fast-paced for commentary, it's really rough to even keep up with what's going on. But yeah. As I said, that's kind of nice with having 2 commentators, or just having
I got this.
a commentator.
He's doing a bunch of movement and speed tech to get all the secrets from out of bounds. Done. Easy.
Finish the game fast.
Easiest
Good job.
commentary ever. Not even hard, man. Not even hard.
We're just gonna stay quiet for the rest now.
Yeah, pretty much. So this is a tricky boost. Ooh, okay. This looks good.
I wanted to get the swag boost, I didn't get it.
Yeah, so because you're dropping so far, you're passing through a weird floor that has partial collision. It resets your jump height, and so if you fall from too high when you get to that point, you'll get that hard fall animation that he got. But you have to get it back. You have to get in there to get the secret. And this level's kind of weird. This is the only level where 2 of the secrets are tied to actually grabbing the tokens of the red guards themselves. So you have to actually pick up the tokens. It's very strange. How did you clip back in?
I have no idea. I gauss boosted, and for some reason,
that was so weird.
Put me on top of this wall. That's interesting.
This paperclip is also an example for one that's not as like simple as wiggle twice left and right. You really have to know how to wiggle, basically. For certain walls, you also have to get a feeling for how to do it.
I messed up. That's fine.
Boy.
I'm gonna do the walk of shame.
Yeah, so you can boost all the way to the end of the level.
Walk of shame. We are
It's
not
pretty cool though. Oh
We're
no.
gonna show off the real boost.
This is all RNG manipulation, of course.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the boost is like, if you get to the very end, it's like really, really cool. But if you come up a little bit short, then you end up in that hallway that he was running through on. And then you have to walk it the hard way. But then, you know, if you fall, then you get it to show off this rail boost again.
Let's see if it works now.
There we go. Easy.
Nice.
Nicely done.
This is like the best real boost in the whole game, because
We
when you get it,
call
it's so
it like
satisfying.
God boost.
Yeah, this is the God boost.
Yeah, God boost. That's what it's called. Yeah.
And with a setup like the buffer setup, it's pretty damn consistent.
It's
Not
very consistent,
perfectly,
yeah.
but yeah, you normally don't really have to worry too much about it.
I remember learning that one. Just I did a segmented any percent playthrough, and I remember learning that boost, and that boost was so much fun to do. And it's like,
Yeah.
I just had so much fun doing it.
Yeah, it's super fun.
So yeah, that brings us almost, well, actually to the last level.
That's
Very last level, yeah. We're coming up to urgent dinner.
It's been a fairly good run so far. I'm satisfied. Those
So casually-
extremely swaggy uwu.
Yeah, so casually, this is the longest level in the game, at least like in terms of like the length of the fights and you know, kind of general pathing of how you're supposed to play it. But in a speed run, that's not the case.
Yeah, one thing you'll immediately notice here is that just as with Catting Gear, he will just climb some rocks, go out of bounds really easily, and we think it has to do that you can actually just climb the rocks here because of different level designers that worked on these levels, like the indoor and outdoor levels, basically. But it's just super fun if everything goes well here.
This whole section skips a pretty lengthy fight that involves like multiple summoners.
Oh, yeah.
And you are going to be sitting there for a few minutes trying to kill everything unless you do this skip. So it's I mean, it's a very tough skip to pull off, but it's what on earth? That was weird.
Dodging Pog.
So,
Yeah,
did you
yeah,
practice the spider mastermind skip?
No, I have not, and I'm terrified even doing that in a marathon.
Yeah, so
I mean, it's gonna be a while before that's actually implemented in a run. That's one of the things that we mentioned that has
Actually,
not been done.
well, it's in a
Probably
run.
not, because Sabeline
Sabeline Horizon did it.
Sabeline did
He
it
did
in
it.
a run.
Yeah.
Wait, he finished the run with
Yeah,
it?
he
He
finished
finished
the
the
run
run
with
with
it.
it.
Super
He
crazy.
did it third try. So the backstory for this is Sabeline Horizon, the guy who created the brand new thing that we do at the very, very, very beginning of the game, also found something that we do at the very, 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 very end of the game as well to skip the final boss fight. It involves jumping onto a very specific rock near the final boss fight, and then doing a buffered jump, like a buffered backwards jump, to drop down a distance that would normally kill you
Yeah, it's
unless you
level 4 damage.
happen to get a ledge grab that is extremely tough to actually grab.
Yeah, it's like a
and
few
if-
pixels. It's pretty
Yeah, it's like a
crazy.
few pixels wide, and this, by the way, compared to doing everything, like doing the fight like normal saves, was it like 7 seconds?
I think it's a little more, but we have yet to like properly time it. But it's not
It's like
much.
it's not much at all. It's totally not worth it.
At least for a category like All Secrets, it's probably not worth it. For any percent, it might be worth it at some point.
Oh no, what did you miss?
I know what I missed, and that's exactly the reason why I checked that, because that would have been not all secrets if I just got in there.
Almost all
That was
secrets.
close. There we go.
This is all secrets, Dara, not almost all secret.
There we go. Should be fine. I missed this secret over here. This
I
one
was like,
pretty
okay,
easy to
that
miss.
went faster than the level normally goes. So
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the doll, right? The
doll
doll secret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one. It's fine though.
Yeah, so this level has 4 major fights plus the boss fight at the end. That's why this level is so long casually and even in 100%. But you know, if you navigate the out of bounds like on the rocks and can basically walk around all of the fights without hitting any of the triggers, then you can do this and skip everything.
Yeah. Good. Right.
So is this still a PB pace now that you had to go back for that secret?
Probably, yeah. Actually, but I don't know
Oh.
because I don't have life split open. But I'm fairly sure this is still PB pace.
We'll time it. We'll see. If anything, it's gonna be like close to PB pace. It's a really good run.
Yeah, it was a really good run. Surprised. Right. So yeah, Spider Mastermind. Who wants to do the honor?
Okay, so I think that what you should do is you should fight her with the pistol. So go ahead and fire the BFG and then open the weapon wheel, and so I can take a look at what the oh yeah, debuffer first, just so you don't have to. Okay, so let me open the weapon. So you could probably pick the pistol, or maybe you could use the Gauss cannon for this, or oh wait, what? She's like
Wait,
mostly
suddenly-
dead already. How did that?
all the
Anyways.
HP is gone.
Wait, her HP is gone? How is that even possible?
Suddenly.
Yeah, if you're wondering, like this is a bit like the Yellow Devil glitch in the old Mega Man games.
All right, so
Yeah, I'm
Spider-Man's
gonna
dead. We
end
just have
as
to
soon
wait
as I
for
do
her.
the GK. So be ready on time.
Unless you get a nice soft block here.
And time.
The soft lock point's passed.
Nice.
GG's. GG.
Well done. Nice.
That was a
run.
good run, Fog.
That was a really good run. Very impressive.
Yeah, that was awesome. All right, so
Awesome,
traditionally,
congratulations.
thanks. So yeah, traditionally after an all secrets run, we're gonna go into the level select screen, and then check if we actually got all the secrets. But we have to, you know, we have to watch this cutscene to be able to do that. So Moral, if you have any more donations, that'd be nice.
I do. We've got one donation from Mute D6, donating $2, saying, "Blink once if you could hear me."
Invasion and close the portal.
I think we
We
all
can't
blinked.
hear you.
Oh,
Well,
think we didn't blink.
I blinked, so.
Oh, you
But
blinked.
can't-
You
but
blinked.
you
Okay,
can't
there we
see
go.
it, so that's why.
Oh no.
There we go. And yeah, I just want to remind everyone that maybe for those of you who are here because you're part of the Doom community and because the lovely Daravae has done this beautiful run for us. If you don't know who we are Speed Souls, and we're a community that have been established since 2014 as a hub for people who are seeking information around speedrunning, these various From Software Souls video games. And with the availability of Discord, about a year later, we formed a community for everyone interested. And nowadays, Speed Souls is one of the largest groups focused on speedrunning a single game series with over 6,000 community members. And here on the Speed Souls channel, we host weekly Speed Souls showcases and, of course, this annual once a year Speed Souls charity marathon. So thank you all for being here. Thank you so much, Daravae. Thank you so much, Henny. Dangerous. Dave. Dangerous.
Dangerous.
It's really
Dangerous,
funny.
yes.
I said Dane Jerus before.
Dane Jerus. Sounds very Swedish.
Dane Jerus.
There's a streamer I watch sometimes who the first time I went to his chat, he thought I was like Colombian, so he was like Done Harus, and I was like, that's not even anywhere near close enough to it.
Oh
Very
gosh,
close.
that's so great.
Right.
But yeah, so that's what we do, and this is Speed Souls Charity Marathon. We're so grateful for everyone who's here, who is participating, and who are supporting the marathon. We're doing it for Save the Children. So yeah, thank you again, Daravae. That was a great run.
Yeah, thanks. Can I just quickly go on and check the secrets
Yeah,
if I
do
got
it.
them all, and then do some shout-outs, and yeah, then I'll
Yeah,
be
sure.
done, basically. Cool.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, good news. We got everything, Pog, so that's actually all secrets.
Nice. GG actually got all the secrets and not most secrets.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying when that happens. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. Thank you, Henny and Dane, for the commentary. It was really awesome. Shoutouts to
Thank you for having us.
the Doom community, of course. I saw, you know, lots of Doom runners giving
Lots of familiar faces.
generous donations and coming out to watch the run. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, guys,
you.
please go on and donate towards this awesome charity because yeah, these guys are awesome. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the marathon. Thanks for having me.
And if you liked watching Daravae run Doom, Daravae runs various different types of games still, right? On his
Yeah.
channel, so definitely go follow his channel. Yeah.
All right.
All
Well,
right, cool.
thanks for watching, guys.
Bye-bye.
See you guys later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.